The fragrance of white lilies drawing me deep while I wait and we won't accept that you're gone. No meaning in moving on. Let me rest here beyond this pain. Sweet refuge, may I remain locked in time with you. Flame of desire, of lilies and ice and fire, come to me, fill me, kisses, joy, entice me, beautiful still.
Find a suitable corpse?
Almost. Got a guy about the same age and build. Plain face. Needs some work, but could do the job.
Great! I'll send Tomoe over with the van right away.
Just one thing.
What?
The body is missing an arm.
Oh, that is a problem.
Yeah. Can you edit the corpse photo so that the victim is missing an arm? Make it look like it got chopped off before he died. That way, when he receives the actual corpse, he'll be expecting a missing limb.
No.
No?
I'm already in the middle of making the photo. I'm not changing it now.
Then I don't know what to tell you. Don't have any other suitable bodies.
Make it work, Kojiro.
That venomous tone
What
again.
can I do? Not going to roam the street and kill someone that looks like the Vic.
Come up with something else then. Hell, chop your own arm off and attach it to the corpse. I don't care what you do. But I need the body within the hour. If you let me down, I'll never be with you.
Ooh.
Our relationship is tied to Corpse Girl's fate. If you let her down, you'll let me down. And I don't like being let down.
My phone beeps twice as if to petition Yoko's replay in the car.
Fantastic.
She likes backing me into corners. What am I supposed to do? It's clear that she doesn't really have any intention of being with me. She's using me, thinking that the powers of something I desire right in front of me. Yet, I need to have her. I need to prove that to her that she should be with me. I lower my glasses and gently rub my ball with my finger. Rub my ball. Okay, yeah. Got an idea. But I can't believe I'm about to do this. I slide my glasses back up and against them so they'll comfortable much more. I fetched the mobile mortuary lift and angle underneath the tray proceeding from the open coat chamber. For great deal ever, I detached the tray from the chamber. It rested upon the top of the mortuary lift, allowing me to weigh the corpse across the morgue. After pushing it halfway across the room, I let the wheels come to stop directly underneath one of the cylinders, glittering for fluorescent lights. With that done, I turned the rummage around in the cabinet. I sort through a number of tools until I found what I'm looking for. Clutching the steel implement in the shaky hand, I returned to the corpse line atop the steel tray. I rolled up my sleeve on my coat.
Noriko.
He's gonna cut his arm off.
Here goes.
Uh, you're really gonna cut your arm off for it. I really thought I was gonna find another way. Oh, you really, for one girl? Oh man, I mean, I know you don't want to be lonely, but I would, I would not be like, Gappy, hey, like we're done. Like, what you gonna do? You gonna kill me? Okay, you fail. When the metal bone saw Dexter soft flesh in my arm, I have to grit my teeth to refrain from screaming. I ain't got the blade sword that cuts away from my elbow. Need to leave that intact. The cut and process of poor agony. To prevent myself from passing out, I keep my breathing steady and try to focus on something simple. Something my brain can handle with. I blame with pain. I began to count. 1, 2, 3. I count the seconds it takes for the jacket Mary saw to reach bone. 15, 16. Still just flesh and mushroom, blood spurting down my coat. 20, 21. I think I reached sinew after 24 seconds, but it's hard to tell because temper numbness that is somehow worse than the witcher searing agony. My fingers clutching the saw began to slip through the to push the preparation. It's getting harder to even hold the tool. After some 32 odd seconds, the saw hits bone. I slide it. Ugh. Sorry, this is getting hard for me because I can just like hear it and almost feel it in a way. Ugh. This is. Ooh. Okay. Bomb and door have soaked in front of the core and began to smear together with blood. It's forming a shadow pour out my feet and the stench of the mixing liquid stretched over my senses. Counting the seconds have become infinitely more difficult. 43, 44, 30. Was it 21 seconds so far? No, it's been longer than that. It has to have been a minute by now. I've been starting to run on for 4 minutes. But the blade just to cut through all the bone. Don't recall when I fit to my knees. Don't recall when I stood back up. Don't recall one of my slimy fingers through my nail. Reflects of blood splat across my glasses through when my bladder relieved itself. Don't even recall why I'm doing this. Is it for Suzuko? Is it because I love her? No, Noriko. It's for Noriko actually, it's for Kopsko. I have to prove I'm worthy for her. I have to be loved by her. There's nothing else for me. 97, 98. As my count reaches 99 seconds, my right arm falls to the wet tip of the floor, blooding like a dead fish against the deck of a boat. I lay out going to what can only be called relief and I slump in on myself, wasting the pool of foul liquid. My vision is blurry, my beard is ragged. The same part of my conscious knows that I need to treat my wound. I need to apply a tourniquet or categorize an image or I'm going to bleed out and die on the floor of my own morgue. But a quiet voice in my mind, the very same one that drove me to such sweet measure, urging me to finish my work. Get to my feet in the struggle. I tried to push myself up off the ground using both arms, but of course, I fall flat on my face with my right arm fails to react to my mental instructions. I think the lenses in my glasses smash against the ties because my eyes seem to be bleeding now. The second attempt at pushing off the ground is more successful. My left arm is somehow strong enough to hoist my belly responsibility. I sway and stagger around aimlessly, before collecting myself enough to attempt to finish my severed arm off the ground. Luckily, I managed to grasp the blood and vomit soaked wrist of my former limb with my one good hand. I dragged myself towards him, which really lived that holds aloft the corpse I need to attach my arm to. But I didn't think it's true. I don't really know how to attach a severed limb. I bludgeoned the corpse stump with my useless arm, trying to find some point of connection that would magically fuse the limb to the corpse. Hopeless. And as I madly flared the arm around, I can't help but laugh at the whole situation. Of course I can't attach my own arm to this corpse. This corpse is missing his left arm. I cut off my right arm.
Good one.
I throw my useless attached arm behind me and rush my ruined body against the momentary left. Uncovering my laughter as the laughter of somebody else nearby. I have to listen really intently to confirm that I'm not just listening. But I'm sure that somebody just walked into my line of vision, even if they are nothing more than a dark blurred silhouette.
Yo, bro. You don't look so hot. What'd you do? Cut off your own arm?
I know the voice, but I can't place it right now. It's not my voice, it's not Noga's
Want me to
voice.
take the pain away?
Yes, please. I'll give any to me the pain. I can't voice my consent, my mouth is dry, my jaw locked in place.
Nothing a little fire can't fix.
The figure comes close, or he smells foul like a dog that has bathed in gasoline. Dog. The heavy-set figure that I now assume is Junpei Mushmoto's crouched over me. The smell of gassing intensifies as he pours some sort of cold liquid all over my clothes.
Hey, I gotta light this place up. But you guys didn't get the hint when we stole all of your corpses. Well, you ain't gonna be nothing without your precious morn. And Corpse Girl is gonna wither away without her right-hand man. Right hand. Get it, Kojimbo?
The way he deliberately mispronouncing my name really bothers me. It bothers me so much that the anger born inside me gives me the strength to open my mouth once more.
It's Kojiro. Sure, bro. Sleep tight.
The dog lifts his body in desperation to oblivion beyond my sight. The unmistakable sound of a match being struck should fill me with panic, but I face racing calm. Warm, glowing tinders of flame flicker around the outskirts of my vision. Fire. The entire morgue is alit. The acrid smell of smoke quickly covers up the odor of gasoline. Fire. I lost my family to fire so many years ago. Maybe it's fitting that I should perish in the same way. Fire. I hate fire. Hate it and feel it. Fire. It's everywhere surrounding me. The sickening stench of burning flesh permeated my nostrils, and I realized that it's the smell of my severed arm being extended behind me. Fire. I close my eyes. Really sleepy right now. Lost a lot of blood after all.
Sorry, Noriko. Sorry I loved you.
Ugh. That's how he ends. That's how he dies. Oh, that sucks. Act 3. Aoi Sato. Okay, that was my fault. I'm sorry you had to do that. Put that on her. 1 month later. Okay, that I feel bad for the guy too because he just wanted to be loved so badly. That's all he wanted. He just wanted love. And he never got it. It's like Noriko rejected him, pretty much played him for a dog, while Noriko had no interest in being with him. And in there, he tried to cut off his own arm, and in there, he couldn't even fight back against Junpei because he lit the whole place on fire. So it makes you wonder what happened to Corpse Girl. The good place average, so I wonder if Noriko is just going to go in complete despair. Noriko's really changed at the beginning of the game because she definitely doesn't care about people anymore. I can tell that. I really wish I could scream at him. I really want to scream. But he's one of the best customers. I just wish he would take the war seriously.
I said no free refills.
Squeak my voice surprises even me. Gosh, I never used that customer before. I'm so limited, I feel free. The customer hangs his head. He looks as guilty as I feel on the inside. Gosh, I sure wish my voice to him. Stupid. I'm going to get fired this. Boy, this I just know it.
Sorry, Miss Aoi. I'll never ask again, I promise.
Make sure you don't.
That's it, don't let him see you back down. Be firm, girl. Stand up for yourself. The customer scurries away and I nearly faint from the adrenaline pounding through me. But a rush. I can't believe I didn't back down.
Deep breaths. Deep breaths.
When I feel like I've calmed down, I feel a cloth. I fetch a cloth and begin to wipe down some tables. This place hasn't been too busy lately. I still shake when I think about the incident last month that drove away a lot of our customers. That man, that tall, skinny man with glasses and the evil face. Oh, my sweet lady Junpei. He cornered him in the very cafe and snapped his fingers with cuddly. What kind of sick freak does such a thing? I know there's something between those two. I can't even forget the time that man left Junpei all bruised and broken on the ground outside his apartment. Hate that man. What does he think he is, bullying my sweetheart? Pleasantly, a chime rings out of my pocket, and I recognize it as a notification I set to let me know when the cafe is closing.
Phew. Guess I better get going.
Luckily for me, I'm not on closing duty tonight. My coworkers will take care of all that. All I need to do is sign out of the employee app on my phone, and my phone should be automatically recorded. Then I'll get paid in no time, just like usual. That's actually pretty convenient. The app on the phone, but I can see how that could be have an issue if you don't have a phone. But that's pretty cool.
Bye, everyone.
I'll wait for you to go and duck out the front door. Do you show my cute little honeybee is waiting me outside?
What's up, baby doll?
I don't agree with some things that Junpei does and how they go about it, I guess. But when it comes to him being a boyfriend of Aoi, I would see more, but I kind of took him kind of wrong because he always seemed like the one that be abusing her and treating her badly, but it really does seem like he cares for Aoi.
Junpei,
I watched her to his arms to give him a big snuggly hug. Cuddle.
I'm so happy to see you.
Of course, babe. I'm always here for you. How was your shift?
Not so bad.
Glad to hear it. Guess things really have changed around here.
Yep, it's so much better since the old manager left.
Good, good. You come tell Junpei if anyone else gives you trouble, yeah?
I will.
I noticed George bought a chest once more and immediately feels safe for more.
Can I come back to your place?
Yes.
He holds my hand and leads me towards the train station. I'm so excited to be with him again. Young love.
Would you like tea, my dear?
Whoa now, Sugar Plum. You've been serving drinks to people all day. You go kick your feet up and I'll do the brewing.
Junpei's so thoughtful. Everyone he says makes it clear how much he cares for me.
Thank you.
I heed the instruction and nestle myself comfortably to the sofa. I wait for him to finish up the kids I scroll through my newsfeed. I don't have that many friends on here, me just family members, but I still like to see what everyone is up to lately. Plus, Junpei always shares funny memes and pics on his profile, so I love seeing those. After scrolling for a moment, I come across that from a friend I haven't heard from a while. Go Kurosawa. 2 hours ago.
What does that mean?
H-E-I-3. Hell? Hey? Well, type post is short and meaningless. It just says H-E-I-3. I don't really know what that would be used for. I want to say hell, but it's got a 3 could mean as an E, so I don't know. Maybe it's like hey, I don't know. What could she mean by that? When was the last time I talked to Noko anyway? She used to call me all the time. I used to call her too. But somewhere along the line, we fell out of touch. After I introduced her to Junpei, I kind of got the feeling she was jealous. Noko always had feelings for me. Maybe being introduced to my boyfriend really hurt her. Oh, now I feel terrible.
Tea, my love.
Junpei sets down 2 teacups on the small coffee table in front of the sofa. Steam Weiss says slowly from both cups. A sight and sit immediately relaxing me.
Thank you, Pumpkin.
Junpei scoots onto the sofa next to me and he leans his head on my shoulder. I raise a hand and run it through his hair as I continue to go through the nose from my other hand. I push from a guy I went to school with. Shinya Fuchikawa grabs my attention. Shinya with a capital S. Fuchikawa 5 hours ago. I stepped closer with solving the mystery of the deaths in Tokyo. And my friend, Senior Detective Fuchikawa, collect evidence from the crime scenes. It's like a dream come true. Thank you, Father. Interesting. Next year, I always wanted to be a detective. Come to think of it, you're supposed to work together at Tsumujin. Sharon lined up that job for me and I.
Who's this dude?
Juba's gaze fixed on Shinya's profile picture.
Oh, Shinya?
I tapped on his profile by his pink and large full
We
profile.
went to school together.
I scanned through his profile and read some of his recent posts. My father has enlisted me to help with this top secret investigation. Can't divulge any information. My lips are sealed. Top secret. Sure happy that I managed to get a lead on this case. I submitted some information to the detective in charge of the Saber Mirrors White Tokyo. So I had to ask my father and he said I could join the investigative team as a probationary member.
This guy has a real father complex, doesn't he?
Maybe.
No one tells you what to expect when you experience heartbreak. No one tells you why did they break up. No one tells you just how hollow and empty you feel. It's a poet story except for to work. I would do so.
Heartbreak? Something about this dude tells me he's never had a girlfriend in his life.
Huh. I wonder.
For all my life, I'm sorry I couldn't be the man you wanted me to be. Tsuchimori wanted to be my soulmate, my other half, my one and everything. Please forgive me.
Jeez. Have some dignity, dude.
Wow. He really likes to share everything, doesn't he? I swear, he never used to be this dramatic.
Junpei yawns and puts his arm around me, a classic move. He's so sweet and romantic. I put my foot down and snug into his body. He's like a big soft teddy bear.
I should get going once I finish this cup of tea.
Really? Do you have to go?
Yeah, sorry, babe. I gotta check in on Mom tonight.
Oh, okay.
You'll be okay, right?
Thought being a long form should pit in my stomach.
Don't worry, I'll help you out before I leave.
Thank you.
Junpei takes one last sip of his tea and gets to his
I'll
feet.
check the usual stuff.
Yes, please.
He walks behind the sofa and wobbles my hair with his left hand. The bits wrapped in his fingers feel foolish against myself. As he wanders around my small apartment, he calls out to me.
Oven and stovetop are both switched off. The kitchen tap is off, no drips.
He moves into the bathroom and his voice echoes against the teacher wall.
Tap is off in here too. And the shower is off.
Finally, he moves to the front door.
I'll lock this door properly when I walk out. You just have to put the deadbolt in place, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Anytime, sugar. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Love.
With that, Junpei walks out the door and closes it behind him. I quickly dash from his sofa to his door and slide the deadbolt into place.
All done. The door is locked. The door is locked. The door is locked.
I take a deep breath and tiptoe back to the sofa and collapse onto it. Junpei is so good to me. He truly helps me out. When I'm alone, I find it so hard to be sure that everything is in order. I can't sleep or leave the apartment if there's a part of me that I've left the tap running or an appliance switched on. I can't relax if I think the door might be unlocked. I have to check things again and again until there's no shadow of a doubt that things are the way they should be. I don't remember when the excessive compulsive behavior first started, but I've been bad at it for as long as I can recall. As the very relation when Junpei is here, he checks everything for me. He's so good to me. It saves me so much time and stops me from having to stand in front of the kitchen sink for 5 minutes, constantly checking and double checking if the tap is running. Logically, I know it's easy to see the water is flowing from the faucet. You can see it, you can hear it, and you can feel it if you slip your hand underneath the flow. But logic really applies when I find myself second guessing my own sentence. I can glance at the faucet and tell myself that it's been turned off properly. It's not dripping. But when I turn away, what if I'm wrong? What if it's actually still running? I feel like my mind is betraying me. I feel like I can't trust anything I see or hear. And in doubt, it should be a simple matter of just quickly checking one more time. But the more I check, the less certain I become. It's not just the faucet I have trouble dealing with. It's really everything. I unplug appliances from the power sockets to make sure they're definitely not still running. I flick light switches on and off 20 times in a row to ensure I haven't left a bulb on when I leave the room. I open and close doors repeatedly, and locks are the worst. I have to examine them from every possible angle to convince myself that no one can possibly break in. My condition is completely utterly messed up. Struggling against it has caused other horrible afflictions to evolve inside me: anxiety, depression, and self-hatred. I just feel like I can't do anything without the shadow of my compulsive behavior looming over me, controlling me. And so tonight, like many other nights, I decided to sleep right where I am, here on the sofa. Getting up and going to the bathroom is too much effort. Bedroom. Where I am is just much easier. I begin to drift off, my face planted against the sofa cushion, my legs strapped over the armrest. September 21st, Monday morning. Thankful I don't have to work at the maid cafe today. My neck is laid sore from a terrible night's sleep, but I won't let that get me down. It's Monday, the start of a fresh, brand new week. I've got lots of exciting things to look forward to. For starters, I'm expecting delivery of some items I ordered online over the weekend. It's mostly snack food, but still, I can't wait. Secondly, I'll get to see my Junpei again this afternoon. I'm going to go meet him when he finishes work. Third, my favorite anime airs on Monday nights. There's a new episode every week, well, except for when they one repeat service after the season has just finished. Junpei loves anime as much as I do. Granted, he's not into my favorite series, he says it's a little too girly, but he likes a lot of other shows. We have so much fun Discussing Kira just as stories were like, even if the show should watch and scare me a little bit. Yes, it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good one. My upbeat mood is instantly shattered when Noriko coordinated lights up on my phone. She called me? We haven't spoken so long. Why? What does she want from me? Because she's such a joy. She wanted to complain so much about her life, but she doesn't know how good she has it. So what if she's scared of leaving her apartment? Agoraphobia isn't that bad. She's scared of everything. She's so selfish, thinking she's the only one who has it rough. I'm so tired of tiptoeing around her feelings and her stupid sensitivities.
Hello? Aoi? Hi, Noriko. Hey, listen. I know it's been a while, but can I stay at your place for a few days? I got booted out of my apartment for not paying the rent, and, well, I was living in this abandoned factory, but I can't do it anymore. I hate being there alone. The guy I was spending time with just disappeared, and now... Aoi? Are you there?
This is crazy. For real? She hasn't spoken to me for weeks, months, and now she wants to live in my apartment?
Aoi? Sorry, Noriko. You can't stay here. Well, fuck you too.
My phone beeps twice and the car warped the inputs. What the heck is your problem? I can't even think she calls me again. I'm here to the Grinch this time, but...
Noriko? Sorry, I overreacted. I think I'm in trouble. I think Corpse Girl is trying to kill me, and I need somewhere safe to stay.
Girl's trying to kill her? I think Noriko's finally lost the plot. Whatever silver sanity she once had held on trash finally slipped between her fingers.
Noriko, Corpse Girl isn't trying to kill you. What? How would you know? You are Corpse Girl. Remember?
Right. Okay, this is going to be very far-fetched, and I don't think this is it, but because of that thing, I wonder if that thing, that Hillwood, is Aoi. That would have to make sense. Junpei is an accomplice. So, would Aoi be the Hillwood? And you said you are Corpse Girl, she wouldn't know that. Unless she knew exactly who Corpse Girl was fighting.
What? How do you... I'm the one who wants to kill you. I'm going to fucking murder you in your sleep.
Her son convinces me that her memory is returning. Perhaps she called me in some delirious state because of some fever.
Shit.
The car disconnects and she curses. That's stupid. Did she forget who she was talking to? I've had it up to here before. As soon as Junpei walks out the location of a factory, I'm gonna go to myself and slit her open with my fingernails. I'll let her bleed all over me and tell her that she never meant a thing to me. I don't care how much she loves me, I'll end her life quickly. Before she has just confessed her feelings with one last gasp and dying breath. Once Junpei's dead, the human showers will no longer have any competition. And I'll finally be able to take her place as Corpse Girl. So she will, okay, so I was right. She is, I did not expect that. That was just, because of one thing she said that made me think that that had to be it. But it just seems so far-fetched. I guess I was right. Everybody in this visual novel is delusional. During our school years, I was always envious of Noriko. She was so beautiful, so slim and graceful. She had a wonderful family. Parents that loved her more than anything. I never had any idea that I wanted so bad to be her. I struggled with my weight back then, but that wasn't the worst of it. I had an abusive mother and a father that essentially ignored my existence. Until he killed me by splitting my neck open. Wait, maybe like, I had an abusive mother and a father that essentially ignored my existence. Until he killed me by splitting my neck open. What? I would have given anything to trade place with Noriko and feel alive again. It didn't matter to me that Noriko complained about every aspect of her life. She moaned about how much she despised her delicate sister. She got about how her father walked out on her, but still sent her birthday card every year. She lamented over the time her mother tried to kill herself in front of her and her sister, how her mother hung from the ceiling buried alive for hours until Noriko figured out how to call for an ambulance. But I would have taken all that trauma over my own upbringing. I'd have traded my life for hers without a second thought. Milka had no idea how lucky she was. Even after all these years, I never really overcame my envy of her. I even went so far as to request her death through corpse website. Okay, so that's okay. So it's literally all coming together. We never figured out who requested her own death. Requested Milko's death. It was Sally. Of course she didn't die. How could she have? Should have figured it out before I did. He forced his way to Korska's website and viewed all the death quests. Someone Milko had placed a comment on the quest I submitted. Single line of text, never intended to be seen by other eyes. That's me. Knowing that she had become Korska made me like jealousy grow. I wanted to take her place. I wanted people to fear me just like they feared her. I wanted any other life, any that would let me escape my own hellish half-existence. Thanks to Dawn through her website, Junpei soon figured out the whole thing was essentially a hoax. Korska had no admit to cause that. Naoko was simply trying to con people into ending their own lives. It was pathetic. It made me laugh. I decided I would play along with Naoko's solutions in order to show her downfall. It's finally time. I get to meet Junpei at the station. Walk him home, yay! The Norris Corporation office is within a walk distance from Shizuku State train station. Again, there's a breeze. Junpei